This week in gaming, give me what I want. Give me gaming news. Yeah, let's go. All right. Today is April 12th. No, it's not. Today's April 13th. I made this yesterday thinking I just wrote down what the date was when I made it. Anyways, it's April 13th. Ignore what it says written right there. And today we're going to start off with some wins and fails. Today, our wins and fails are Citizens of the Stars, Star Wars, Trouble, and Player Count Freefall. What could that mean? Well, let's start off with the first one. Citizens of the Stars. Star Citizen has hit a new goal! Popular space sim Star Citizen surpassed a mind-boggling $800 million crowdfunding goal. Yeah, Cleric goes, yo! As development continues, it's possible that it will hit $1 billion before the game is even done. That's insane. That's complete insanity. The game is not done, by the way. Me and Clarence have played it. I need to install it again. Oh, you've played it too, Mo? Yeah, it's a fun game. I won't even lie. It's a fun game. But is it worth $800 million? I don't know. I really don't know. This might be the highest funded indie game ever of all time. It might be one of the highest funded games of all time, honestly. Still not as much money as Genshin, by the way, funding wise. I guess it really comes down to what you believe to be funding, right? Like, are scammy microtransactions considered funding, or are donations considered funding? Because there's a difference, right? Although Star Citizen is kind of on that line of like, is it really funding? Because you're getting something in the game, like you're buying ships for like $200, right? But the idea is that it's mostly just a donation to the production of the game, initial funding. Oh wait, did Genshin actually get more like in just like straight up donations? Did people used to donate to Genshin? Why would you donate to make a game that like literally hoses you for money? That's crazy. At least with Star Citizen, like you can buy the ships or you can just earn them with in-game money. Like Star Citizen is not necessarily like there's no microtransactions. $900 million. That's insane. All right. Maybe Genshin. Genshin's still not good either way. That's crazy. Because I know that Genshin is very predatory, for lack of a better word, with their microtransactions. So that's a rip. Yeah, that's a rip, Mo. Anyways, yeah, good for Star Citizen. Hopefully they finish the fucking game. No, I'm kidding. They've honestly, like, I can see where the money's going. The game is graphically beautiful. It is extremely in depth, and it's massive. It's just so big. So it doesn't even surprise me that they've spent this much money, or that they've earned this much money, and that the game is still being worked on. Like, they have so much that they want to do with it. Give me the good. So Star Citizen stream when? I need to install it. Honestly, I think I have it installed. I might play it sometime. I need a crew though. Part of the ship, part of the crew, you know. So yeah, Kieran, if you ever want to team up with me, I can ruin your day and give you a ton of crime stat. I'm a bit of a maniac. Yes. Here's the crew. Yeah, part of the ship, part of the crew. We can do this. We could be some space pirates. Anyways, let's get on to our fail for the week. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is unplayable. Star Wars Battlefront 2, which initially launched 8 years ago, is currently overrun by hackers in online matches. It is currently rendered nearly unplayable for this reason. EA is no stranger to their games being ruined in this way. Many gamers remember this happening to Titanfall 2 as well. I think it also happened to Battlefield 1, or I keep saying Battlefield, Battlefront 1, right? I cannot believe I'm saying this. I would be willing to play it. You only hate it because there's one person in particular that plays it that you really hate, and that's fine. Like, I mean, you don't have to you don't have to like people that play a game, but like if Hitler played Gladius and he was like really good at it, would you not want to play Gladius? Like, come on. Wait, who? Oh, you wouldn't know him. It was just a person that I know that Skittles personally dislikes. And because of that, he was like, Star Citizen sucks. To be fair, the person made his entire identity around this game. So I understand the equivalency of not liking it. I would finally happen to have an opponent worthy of my time. Sounds like me. I played Battlefront 2 on release. It's nice, but not as good as the first one. Honestly, Battlefront 2 isn't as good as the original Battlefront 2 in 2005. That game was a masterpiece. I didn't really like Battlefront 2, but apparently it's not even playable right now online because there's so many hackers that you get into a lobby. Yeah, 2005. Do you not remember? Unk status? Shut up, dude. I remember playing that thing on the PS2, my boy. It's an amazing game. Did you see that? I just looked at her and she could tell I was looking at her. You were what in 2005? You were born in 2005? What the hell? Come on. Oh, you guys are so young. Jeez. That's crazy. Well, for all the youngsters out there, God. Look at this. This video is titled Classic Star Wars Battlefront 2 Still Slaps in 2024. This game was crazy. It's so much fun. So you can
this one, I guess. Victory. So far this game has been a breeze. What's next? It's okay. Now I'm A-list secure. Nothing can stop me.
It's really cool because there's space battles and each person has like their capital ship that they're on, and they have like little frigates that are also shooting at each other's ships, and then you can fly little like fighters and like transport ships. And one thing that you can do is you can load all your buddies onto a transport ship, fly to the enemy's capital ship, land in their hangar, get out and just start shooting everybody inside, go into the inside of their ship, like their control centers and their generators and stuff, and just start chucking grenades and satchel charges and blowing it up from the inside. It's so much fun. You're old. Shut up. I've played it, but yeah, I still have the disc of that game. I do too somewhere. I don't think it's in my room, but I do have Battlefront 2 on the PS2 still. Fantastic game. Genuine masterpiece. Shit fart. Anyways, we actually have a bonus fail today. Inzoi player count in freefall. Oh no! This actually shocks me. Inzoi, I guess I said that, I used that word here as well. Inzoi shocked the scene with its breakout release that captured gamers of what felt like a dying sim genre. Despite being well received by fans, it would appear that the game is unable to retain most of its audience. So, you can see its all-time peak was 16 days ago, with 87,000 people playing, and there's currently only 11,000 people playing. That thing went, it looks like the US stock market. It's crazy. RIP, thanks to Schedule 1, everyone swapped. I think that's honestly what it might be, because I was having a lot of fun with Inzoi, and then I saw everybody having fun in Schedule 1. I was like, okay, fine, I'll play it. I played it, and then I haven't been back to Inzoi since. I'll probably come back at some point, but I mean, I'm having so much fun with Schedule 1. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a massive reason why people stopped playing. Schedule 1 is just too much fun. Anyways, moving on. Marathon! Marathon! I know Clarence is really excited. There you go. So yes, literally, there's a special marathon emote. Give. Alright, Bungie has unveiled gameplay for their upcoming extraction shooter marathon. Coming out September 23rd, this game will have players team up in teams of threes, and fight NPCs as well as other players in order to collect as much loot as they can while getting out alive. Yes, woo, give me game. A lot of people are excited about this. I don't know. I'm not a big extraction shooter guy, but it looks like a vibe for sure. I mean, look at the art on this. Like, it looks amazing. I love the reflections on all of the armor. It looks like almost plasticky. It's like very Daft Punk looking. What a crazy, unique art style. You are playing? All right, I'll play it with you. But I mean, we don't have to talk about what it's gonna be like because we can actually see it. Irish Death. Stream Beer Plus. Whoa, wait. I'm gonna be a pause Andy real quick. What was that? There's like... Wait, that's sick. Wait. So you have irons. You have like iron sights, and then you have a like a retractable ACOG scope or something. Or like red dot sight. That is sick. The gun design in this is insane. I've never seen any guns in any video game look this way. Very, very unique. I've never seen guns in real life look like this. That's really cool too. The inside of the scope obscures and it unobscures. That's sick. I like all these details. They are attachments you find. Everything in the game is simple shapes. Interesting.
The end of all things. But the dream is not over.
Also, was that guy invisible?
My dream. Yours. Now. Run.
Brother, what? This is so artistically amazing. Pretty cool. Wishlist now on all platforms. Is this like a finisher? Yep, and it's coming out September 23rd this year. So we're not gonna have to wait very long. I'm telling you that this time will flash by. That's only 5 months away. 5 months and 10 days away. Too long? I can tell Kieran is so unbelievably excited for this. Their name is Void. I love the art style. Active camo. Oh, I'm stimming. He's like in his chair just shaking. So yeah, a lot to unpack here. I've heard that there's also going to be NPCs that you fight, so it's not just going to be players. And I think in the demo, there was 18 players in a match. Wait, it doesn't make sense. 3, 6. Oh wait, no, that does make sense. 3, 6. That's going to be 6 teams. 6 teams of 3. So doesn't seem like there's going to be too many players in each match, which I think is a better thing. I would rather not try to play an extraction shooter with like 100 people in it, because there's no shot I'm getting out alive. You know? 18 seems a little bit more manageable. Like, I've killed 18 people in a single match of like Call of Duty before, so I'm sure I could kill 18 people in this. Well, actually, technically, you'd only have to kill 15 because 3 of them would be you. Pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm really good at shooters, so this will be fun to try out. The only thing is I don't have a whole lot of friends to play, but I guess I have Kieran. I for sure am going to have Kieran to play. It's going to live as long as the game made by Shroud. It's going to live as long as the game made by Shroud. What are you talking about? What game made by Shroud? We will play, I will destroy. I'm going to try it. Okay. There we go. We got a team of 3 right here. If you have any other questions about the game, I can answer. I made notes about the game from watching the event and interviews with devs. That's insane. Wait, what's the most fun fact that you have about this? because this is all I have for my presentation for Marathon. After this, we're moving on. So, speak now or forever hold your peace. Is there anything that we need to know about this game? But yeah, other than the art style, the extraction, I didn't even realize it was going to be an extraction shooter. I mean, the original one was literally a Doom clone, and like, what'd you say? It was like 1996 or something like that. This is nothing like the original Marathon, so lot to unpack here. Oh, Zen is inviting the specialist. It will be easier as a VC because I'm no joke shaking so much I can't type. 1994. That's crazy. Okay, I'll jump into VC. I'll give you the floor. Where is my VC? Jump into creators on my server. There he is.
Hello there.
Hello there. Did someone follow, or is that your Discord announcement?
That's my Discord announcement.
Oh, that's also my follow notification, so I thought someone followed. All right, give me the rundown. What do we need to know about? So is it 18 players per match?
Yeah, 18 players per match. 6 teams. Teams of 3. There's going to be you can't go into a match as a solo. So you can't like unfill.
Oh.
As a team. They won't have solos on launch, but they've played solos in testing and they love it so much they're gonna most likely add it.
Why isn't it already a thing? That's crazy. They're like, yeah, this is really fun, but we're not gonna launch it like that.
Bungie does this.
You can hear how much he wants to play the game in his voice.
Oh my god. It's been like the past 2 weeks of my life with this ARG.
So why do you want to play it so bad? Start with that. The art, that's it? It just takes a good art style to get you in the door?
The art style and the fact that I can already tell I'm going to get so addicted to it. Like,
so the art style and the addiction value.
The UI.
So if I make a really artistic slot machine game, that's what I gotta do.
No. It has to be an FPS.
Okay.
You have to hook me with a good FPS.
Okay, so a really good FPS that at the very end you have to hit a slot machine.
Right, I'd play it. Give me that same Marathon style with like some nice Inzoi UI, and oh my god, you hooked me.
The S in FPS stands for slots. First person slots.
First person shitter.
That's amazing though. Okay. What is there anything in the trailer that we didn't see that you know about?
Yes, there are 4 factions. Not factions. There's 4 characters that
I
you
thought
can
there
play
were
on
6
launch.
characters.
Yeah, there will be 6, but
okay.
At launch there'll be 4.
I heard about that.
Which is there's Void. There is. Hang on, let me bring up that note.
So it's like a hero shooter.
No. They're bases. Like in Destiny, how you have the classes and you build off of them. These are like that.
Like Titan, Hunter, and Warlock.
Kind of. But you're not bound to one through your gameplay like you are in Destiny. So
Mo, stop looking at my servers. I don't check a lot of things on Discord. I have so many servers that I'm a part of. Look at this. I have literally folders. This is insane.
God damn.
I'm in like 1 billion servers.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay.
My head's going so fast, I can't think.
Is there any sort of campaign or story involved?
There will be a story, but there's no campaign.
Okay.
Everything is kind of hidden in the maps and through faction missions. So there's, I believe, it's between 3 and 6 different factions.
What is with Bungie loving to hide things in like in
I don't
obscurity
know.
in their games. Like Destiny, all the lore was hidden in like cards and like collectibles and stuff.
Yeah.
Welcome in,
Um,
Parzival.
but from what I've seen, literally my PC's not gone off in the past like 48 hours because I've been watching this guy who's been playtesting it for literally 7 months.
He's been
And he's
playtesting it.
finally, yeah, oh yeah, and he's finally been able to like speak about it, and oh, the things he's been saying.
That's cool.
My notes are stacked.
All right. Do you have any more fun facts?
Um, there's in-map events that can be done by players. So there's like terminals around the maps, and you can go find them, activate them. It will then give you a number. You go find another one, activate that, and then an event will happen, like a big beacon to like tell people where you are, or like an actual like boss or something that will happen in the map.
Why did you pin that, Mo? Mo pinned Parzival's message that says, "Fun fact: your ass can stretch up to 8 inches. Therefore, 2 raccoons can fit up your ass." What the fuck, man?
Hey, I mean, valid.
Oh, like Fortnite. No, Fortnite has literally nothing to do with shoving raccoons up your
Yeah,
ass, Mo.
no. Also, matches will be 20 minutes long, and you don't know how many people are left.
Oh,
The only kill
there's
feed
no
there
announcement.
is, no, the only kill feed there is for your team,
Oh,
your team's kills. So you never know how many people are left. So you could be the only ones left to extract, and you don't know.
that's crazy.
You just have to chance it.
Interesting. So, what kind of NPCs? Because I've heard there's NPCs. I don't know if I saw any.
Oh, they're brutal.
What are they?
They're they're from a faction called the ENCS, I believe. Hang on, I'll bet you, the UESC.
UNSC,
called.
like in Halo.
I guess so. But they are like a military faction in a way, and they have different things. Like they have snipers that will like eat your ass.
Ooh.
They have ones that can turn invisible, which is
I'm guessing when you
pain
kill
in the
them, you
arse.
can get those items off of their bodies.
yeah. So there's a character who you saw who turned invisible called Void.
Mm-hmm.
They are primarily like a very close up person. Like they can run in, go invisible, and kind of do their thing. But their invisibility cloak, the active camo, can be picked up as a augment and put on any character.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a really fun game to look forward to then.
I'm so hyped. I can't wait. I made a new YouTube channel for it.
No way. What?
I have a video coming out soon.
What is it called?
You'll see.
I'll see. Okay, all right.
You'll see.
Hyping it up. All right. Well, I wish you luck. Hopefully, this game is really fun. It looks crazy.
If it's not, I'm gonna destroy them. I'm gonna remake it.
Well, don't say anything that will end you in federal prison. So
I'll make it look better.
you don't want
Only
to
if
end
it's
up in
bad.
Guantanamo Bay over here on the state side.
No, but I'd happily be imprisoned in the Bungie headquarters. Let's just say that.
You would chain yourself to their desks just for a crumb of their game.
After the ARG and being able to control a robot around their office, I know it inside and out. Let's just say that.
Okay, well, we're getting way too close to terroristic threats here. So do you think it was smart of Sony to have purchased Bungie for like $2 billion?
I don't think that mattered.
I
To be honest.
think it matters to Sony. I think that they want to get their money back.
When did they buy it?
What did they buy it? Sony.
Because this
buys
game's been in development for 7 years. So
January 2020. Oh my gosh, 2022. They bought it for 3.6
yeah.
billion. Jeez.
Yeah, this game would have already been in development for years. It's been in
Yeah.
development for
Well,
7 years.
I remember it had already been announced after before they had even bought it. So I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
Sony saw this game and they were like, "Yeah, we'll give you just shy of $4 billion for your studio."
First official announcement was last year on
Y'all
the
crack me
Xbox
up. Yeah, I remember. I've Marathon's been on my radar for a while, so this isn't new to me. But I was excited to see the gameplay reveal. In fact, I actually didn't see the gameplay reveal until just now. This was actually my first time watching it.
The cinematic that got made.
If it was from the original announcement like years ago, then yeah, I did.
No.
Is there another
Uh-huh.
Marathon trailer? Is it a trailer?
It's just on their YouTube channel.
Is it the official announcement trailer?
No. Hang on.
Let's see, Marathon.
It is the reveal cinematic.
Oh,
short.
no, I haven't seen this. This is also new. All right, we'll
It's
take a
a
quick
banger.
look at it. The world looks
It's not
rusty.
a PS5 exclusive.
Oh, that would be crazy if it was. It said available for wishlist on all platforms. Oh, I
Yeah,
see it.
it is.
UESC.
Yeah. It is gonna be.
Whoa! Wait, what? These graphics are insane. I know it's a cinematic, but that's crazy.
Yeah, they kept the style of the game as well. Very close to what the game
The
actually is.
oh my gosh, the cloth physics.
They have said it is going to be a premium title, but it won't be like a ridiculous price, like 60 or whatever. It'll be pretty cheap.
Wait, it's gonna be less than $60?
Yeah.
So this is gonna be like half the price of Mario, is what you're telling me. In what world is this game cheaper than Mario Kart?
They announced it because there was a lot of speculation on their stream because they didn't say anything about price, and that's because people thought it was going to be free to play, then people thought it was going to be really expensive.
Thanks for following. I'm sorry.
But they then came out and said,
What just happened to this guy?
"Oh, he exploded."
Is this
You do that in
game
the game
about
as
like
well
a
if you
virus
die.
or something?
So the planet that they're on is toxic to humans, so they get modified into these things that are being made now by the silkworms. They're like bioengineered robot type things called runners.
That's crazy. How do you already know all of the lore?
Enough.
I met a traveler from an antique land.
Mainly the ARG,
Too vast and trunkless ledges of stones.
and also Tev interviews.
Wow, those waves.
On the sands, half sunk.
This is one of the best cinematics I've ever seen.
That's
Frown
Void.
and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command. Tell that it swinked to well those passions.
Is this like
red
post-apocalyptic?
which yet survive. Stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them. Lifeless things.
Oh, wait, it's the nubbin.
And the heart that fed.
I've already managed to replicate the style.
Well, good luck with that. I can't
No, I've done
imagine
it.
how long it would take to model all of these characters.
Oh, yeah, no, the characters would be a pain in the ass.
Welcome once again. Once again, once again. Alison, you shall. Alison, you shall feel.
I mean, it feels just like what it is, right?
It's got like a
trillion
cyberpunk
bucks, like a
vibe to
trillion
it.
bucks.
Sakaguchi Genetics sent a reminder.
Are you sure it's not a Blender big cinematic? This is all a cinematic. This is none of this is gameplay.
Yeah, I know.
We just
I
took a
know.
look at the
What if we
gameplay,
skip the formalities this
but
time?
that doesn't change the fact that this is very visually appealing.
Understood.
This is
Let's
incredible.
proceed with your grounding exercise. Are you familiar with this item?
Even by like
They
game
also-
cinematic standards, this is like above and beyond.
Yeah, it's supposed to be my lucky charm.
They hired a Hollywood studio to do it.
I can tell. It's like borderline like photorealistic.
I hope they make a movie. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be really cool. What's the
That one
movement
with the
like?
shield.
Is it?
Movement is dependent on who you play.
Are you gonna be able to prone and stuff like this?
Yeah. But the maps are so open
Can you identify her?
that you'll most likely be like hiding around corners instead of like proning under or crouching.
Can you peek
under
corners?
behind
Recognize
things.
this child.
What, like in
Like Rainbow Six?
Limbo?
Yeah.
I no.
It's you.
Oh, that'd be
seen.
that'd be tight. I've been really big on like FPS movements, like the Omni movement from Black Ops.
Oh yeah.
I like to see more of that in like parkour, vaulting, and like dolphin diving and sliding. All that stuff is really sick to me.
What's that you're always tuned into?
I've become like an addict to like good
But I like it.
movement physics, movement mechanics in games. Like Schedule 1 is an example of really good movement physics.
Schedule 1's movement's quite basic though.
It's kind of crazy the things you can do though. I don't know if you've seen the glitches where you can fly into the air, but you can literally
Oh,
fly
yeah,
into
no,
the
I've
air and then like surf like midair on a skateboard.
Not for sale. Give it to me.
So them two characters are Blackbird and Void. Blackbird's the one that just its head blown off.
Oh, well that's tragic.
Yep. Their main ability is scanning for enemies.
There we go. I had this at 720p this whole time. There we go. 2160p now.
So there's Blackbird, Void, Glitch, and Locust.
Those water physics, what? How long do you think it took to render that?
I don't even wanna figure out how long.
Literal rain droplets falling off the gun.
They have also said there was a lot of questions about anti-cheat for the game.
Oh, of course.
They've said that they've made a new anti-cheat solution from their other games that is on a dedicated server, but it won't be kernel level. But it's all centered in one place, and they've got systems in place like Fog of War to detect for cheaters, and they will be banned like very quick.
Wow.
Get detected.
Oh! Is this rated T or is it rated M?
I don't know.
I guess yeah, that's kind of a loaded. It might not even be rated yet. It doesn't seem like there's any blood though.
For the alpha, the closed alpha that they're doing, that you can apply for, it does say you have to be 18 and over.
Oh, okay.
I think that's just because it's
And on the
easier.
pedestal, these words.
Mo says he's so focused on the trailer, it's hard to keep track of what we're talking about.
Ozymandias, king of kings,
Yeah, this is an
look on my
insane
works, ye mighty, and
trailer.
despair. Nothing beside
They
remembrance.
have another video on there. That's they got a load of creators.
That
in to
mud is
make
insane!
Boundless
that- Yeah.
And all the foliage? Whoa!
stretch far away.
They definitely used ray tracing for this cinematic. That's crazy.
The reflections on the wall.
The reflections just in the game though are also insane.
Oh yeah.
The lighting physics are like 10 out of 10 so far.
It makes me want to work on Cyber League as my next game, but I have a
Yeah.
feeling I'm going to make it way too
Do
close.
you recognize this child?
I don't know. Is that me?
That little room is where
Crazy.
they respawn.
It's in the pictures that they're getting, are those like their targets or something?
It's themselves from
Oh,
when they were humans.
bro, that's crazy. That's so tight. Yeah, I can see why you're very, very hype on this.
Oh hell yeah! I've seen the gameplay videos probably around.
Did
10
you sign up
times
for
each.
the closed alpha?
I did, even though it's in North America.
Oh.
Only.
Join
We'll
the
see.
Discord. Okay. I mean, maybe I can sign up so I can play it and you can't. just to
That
flex
would
on you.
be fucked up.
And then I play it. I'm like, I don't even really care about it, to be honest. It's like not even like that
It's
fun.
under NDA anyway, so I wouldn't know.
I'll just tell you that it's like it's okay.
I would be so pissed off.
It's like, honestly, I played it for like 2 minutes and then I turned it off and played some Schedule 1. You would be like so
I know,
mad.
as soon as I get my grubby little mitts on that game, I'm booking off like a month and just playing that game.
I've heard people do that with Destiny. Bungie has a crazy following. It's not a AAA, it's a solo dev side project about 20 years. Yeah, this was just one dev. One dev in 20 years made this.
Give me 20 months.
Give you 20 months? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Bungie's been working on this for 7 years with a full team.
Oh yeah, that
It
was a lot of
shows. It shows. It looks great. All right. Well, I'm gonna go on to our next story. So thanks for coming in as a special guest.
If you ever want any other marathon stuff, hit me up.
Yeah, I'll hit you up if we do another segment on it. I appreciate
I'm
you
the-
giving us more
I'm the
context here.
resident specialist.
Yeah, the resident addict, I would say. What game is this? It's called Marathon. It's right here. It's right on the screen.
How dare you, Parzival?
How dare you? Parzival, the non-believer. Shame.
Shame. Shame.
All right. Let's get on to the next bit. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right. Bye. All right. Who was that? I don't even know who that guy was. Some random. All right, let's go on to our next story. Schedule 1. Yeah. Schedule 1 has been. Oh, let's get the music going. I forgot we even had music. Schedule 1 has been absolutely dominating Steam this week. Made by a single dev, this game has players building their own drug empires and a sandbox environment. The game currently sits at a rating of overwhelmingly positive on Steam, while the player count appears to be climbing towards 500,000 players. You can see it's been just growing. Complete opposite of Inzoi, which has been decreasing. This might hit 500,000. It's a fantastic game. It's genuinely a masterpiece, and it's in early access. Could you imagine what this game will be like when it's finished? This is made by one guy, and he's got 500,000 people just about playing it on any given day. Could you imagine? Could you imagine that kind of success? This is one of the greatest indie dev success stories we've seen in a long time. Since what? Among Us? I mean, really think about it. Crazy, great, amazing. Like, congratulations to Tyler. Very, very, very good game. I've been addicted to it. Who is that fucking nerd? I have built a drug empire, but in the demo as game's expensive. It's like $20. What do you mean the game's expensive? I'm gonna make a strain called Marathon. That's actually genius. Also, I know I skipped a lot of your guys' comments. Sorry, we were busy in talking about it. I think I answered enough of these. I don't see any questions in here. If you get into the closed alpha, you're gonna get a pipe bomb in the mail. Kieran's just gonna pipe bomb me if I get into the 20 pounds is expensive. I don't think so. No, I hear you. It's still like by game standards though, that's affordable. You can play this game, this masterpiece, or you can you can buy this game for you and 3 of your friends. You can buy this game for you and 3 of your friends. 4 people. You can buy 4 copies of this game, or you can buy 1 copy of Mario Kart. What do you want to do? Buy a copy of Mario Kart that you'll play every single time and want to play something on the couch with you, which is like maybe once a month, maybe once every 6 months. Fine. So this is an issue with Twitch right now. Yeah, I have 100 megabits upload and 400 megabits download. So my speed is fine. Looks like we're back. Not sure what happened, so I hope the VOD didn't get messed up. But yeah, looks like Twitch had a little bit of an oopsie. Anyways, yeah, hats off to Schedule 1. They deserve all the success that they've had. Yep, we're back. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Like, my speed is fine. I just did a speed test. I have perfect connection. So, let's hope no more issues come. Even the bot's like, constant wave of up and downs, you know? Anyways, next story is Call of Duty Black Ops I leaks. So that's Black Ops 7. Black Ops 7 supposedly leaked. I don't know how truthful this is because the article I saw just says one guy is saying this, and the Reddit post that he was saying it on is deleted now, so I have no idea if this is true. Especially considering Black Ops I came out last year. It'd be weird if they did I this year. So Treyarch, if you don't know why I'm saying that, it's because Black Ops 4 launched and they had 4 eyes. Which is not how Roman numerals work, by the way. Anyways, Treyarch is reportedly going to continue milking the Black Ops series with an upcoming continuation of Black Ops, the Black Ops 2 story. Set in 2035 instead of, if you remember, the first one was, or the second one, I guess, is set in Black Ops 2020. Black Ops 20. It's set in 2025. And this one's going to be 10 years later in 2035, and it'll also follow James Woods and Alex Mason. It'll have a 4-player co-op campaign as well. And as for multiplayer, the leaker reports that it will be a 32 versus 32 multiplayer match with a variety of remade maps from the previous titles. None of these claims can be verified, by the way, but it's likely that we'll learn more at the Xbox's game showcase this June 8th. Also, people think that there's going to be some Hollow Knight Silksong news on June 8th. We'll see about that. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about Silksong, and I haven't seen any reason for it so far. Like, there's no trailer, there's no announcement. So I guess we'll see. We don't care about COD anymore. Give me Marathon. 6. Yeah, no, I don't like COD. I don't either, but I just think it's funny that they might make a 7th Black Ops this year. That would be insane. June, there could be more Marathon stuff on it. Maybe. That's definitely possible. June 8th is going to be a big Xbox showcase, so hopefully we'll get a lot of stuff then. I think what we should expect on June 8th would be some new stuff about the Gears of War game that Epic is working on. And then hopefully something from Fable. I don't know. I think Fable's currently in development hell and will probably go the Halo Infinite route. I don't see it working out very well. Anyways, yeah, I really hope that they call it Black Ops I don't know if you read this message. The story behind Drug Dealer Simulator posted on X that they're investigating the maker of Schedule 1 because of copyright stuff. The community hated it so much the game is now rated overwhelmingly negative. They posted on X that they will not sue them and it's just research. That is true. So, first of all, it's also important to note that it's not the developers that are suing them. And it's I believe it is a lawsuit. I don't think it's just research. It's an active lawsuit from what I've heard. And it's not the developers. It is their publisher. Their publisher is going after the creator of Schedule 1. And the developers are pissed. The developers are very unhappy because they didn't want this at all. So it's actually, there's a lot of layers to it. And they're really upset because their game has been nuked. It is overwhelmingly negative now. You're right, it has been completely nuked from orbit. The game has been ruined with reviews. I'm sure there are people who still enjoy it, but it's not good for them. This was such a massive L. But I didn't talk about that because I wanted to learn more about it. I wanted to see where that went first, but super big L from their publisher. I'm sure that their publisher will backtrack, especially because you can't legally sue somebody for making a game in the same genre as you. Like, imagine if Call of Duty sued Marathon because they're both first-person shooters. Like, it's actually like mentally unwell levels of like lunacy to do something like that. How dare they? Kieran's like, they better not sue Marathon. Like, it's just like a hypothetical, my guy. He's like already ready to fisticuff someone. Anyways, our next story is the Bloodborne producer starts a new studio. The producer of Bloodborne and Demon's Souls, Teruyuki Toriyama, has established. How did I say his name better than I said the English word preceding it? Has established a new studio called Sirius Studio, a subsidiary of GZ Group, and will be producing VR titles. That's all we have. I tried to see if they had a website or anything, and I couldn't find it. But it's kind of cool. The guy who worked on Bloodborne and Demon's Souls, which are the two exclusives. FromSoft exclusives for the PlayStation. He's now working on his own studio, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it'll be only PlayStation or not. I think they're going to be working on mobile games, like casual games, and VR. So I guess we'll see. I know Kieran's probably excited about that. He has a VR. Yeah, they said they won't sue him. This is the last information I found. Okay, they probably dropped it then. But my understanding is that they were planning on suing him. And then I would imagine that considering how badly things blew up in their face, they probably went, oh, just kidding, JK. That's a huge plus for the VR scene. I know. I guess we'll see how it goes, but it's also them. It's him and like another studio. Some other like 3 other execs. I didn't put them in here because I was honestly, this was just kind of a throwaway. This was just I literally couldn't find any other news this week. The biggest thing that happened was Marathon, and that would be it. We're now to our pro tip of the day. A blank canvas has more value than a painted one. What does that mean? What do you guys gleam about that? A blank canvas has more value than a painted one. I stand very strongly by this. As a creator myself, I believe that as a creator, it is your job to produce more than you consume. And when you consume, it should only be so that you can create more, right? You can find a lot of inspiration in other people's art, but as an artist, you should always be striving to take what you see in the world around you and then build on it and build something new, iterate, right? If there's a game in a genre that you really like, build on that genre. Like Marvel Rivals is a iteration of Overwatch. It's not a clone, it's not a copy. It's like Overwatch, but they added things to it. They made it more unique in their own way. Celebrate your artistic gifts by honing them and learning every day. Make sure that you appreciate the work of others, but always remember that time spent consuming a product is time that you could be spent making your own. Don't fall into a cycle of overconsumption because you'll find yourself having created nothing after you've run out of time. I think that this is something really important to live by, and this is what I think of a lot. When I'm playing, my 19th run of Fallout New Vegas, I think to myself, I really could be working on Infinium right now, or, I really could be, drawing or learning a skill in the time that I'm using here. So try to find a nice balance to it. No, I'm not saying don't ever consume like other people's media, or don't ever play video games, don't ever watch movies, because you absolutely should. You can glean a lot from them. But just make sure that like what you're doing isn't just taking up all your time. You could be working on D&D. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I could be doing that too. So yeah, it's important to find a good balance, right? Don't be a consumer, be a creator. That's what I always try to say. Because when you leave this world, you're gonna want to like leave your mark on it, right? Like, there's so much that you can do, and if you find a thing that you're really good at, focus on it, hone your skills, get good at it, and then make something really cool to share with other people. So yeah, that's something I want to leave you guys with. Try to take more value in blank canvases than finished ones. Time I spend now is precious time I could be playing Marathon. This dude is crazy about Marathon. Anyways, our community highlight of the week is Nepal's YouTube series. So Nepal has been posting a lot lately. He's been posting, it looks like almost dailies at some points, like 5 days ago, 4 days ago, 1 day ago, 6 hours ago. He's been doing a great job. And one of his videos has 1.4 thousand views. That's crazy. America divided 2025 hands off protest Trump and Musk and U.S. crisis explained. He's going heavy in the politics scene, but it seems to be working for him. He's pulled back a little bit though. He's talking about microtransactions and corporatism now. So good for him. He's finding his own little niche. Nepal is also in my news. Oh, is he really? That's funny. So yeah, shout out to Nepal, but for a different reason. Oh, it's a hit piece. I see. You're gonna cancel him. Got it. I'm kidding. And then that's not all. We have another community highlight. Kezzy's Fable-inspired spell. So, Keezy, I can't remember which one it is. I always forget. He's been making a game that's kind of Fable-inspired, and he's been working on this really cool spell. It looks like it can... This guy's just getting bullied. It, like, can ricochet and hit other people, which I think is super tight. So that's pretty cool. I've been seeing him working on this a little bit, and as someone who's also working on a game inspired by Fable, it's really exciting. You got insider information. Oh, you're gonna dump his stocks on the on the stock market, or anyways, that's not all. We also have another community highlight from Displint. He made a new model and animation. So this guy is honestly really good at modeling. He's probably the best person in our community at modeling. I mean, look at this. This looks like something that would actually be in Marathon, right? Kind of sick. I wonder what he calls it. Autodesk Maya. One arm in pocket, arm overlap. What is it? What is it called? I want to know what his model is called. Well, either way, really cool. He's fantastic at it. I need to talk to that guy for reasons. He's a Marathon 3D artist. Yeah, that'd be crazy if he was actually working on Marathon. Anyways, that's not all. We have one more. Kieran's fan art of Stefan. Let's go. So he didn't actually finish this one. He still forgot the face, but don't worry. I got him. I got him. He posted this. I was like, you forgot the face. And he's like, I'm not gonna work on the face. That's too much work. And I was like, easy. I got you. So I made this. Oh yeah, you know. You can pay me later for this one. Or maybe this one will even be on the house. But this is honestly, personally, a high for me. This is one of my greatest works of art. So yeah, perfection. Yeah, easy. So yeah, no, pretty good art, honestly. I really liked his I really liked his art. I like the lines. I think he did a good job. He said he's never done something like this before, so pretty good for a first time. Anyways, I believe that will be it for our community news, or not community news, but gaming news. This is our community aspect of the news. And I will see everybody on the YouTube VOD, I guess. So bye, YouTube. Say bye, Evie. Oh. I just looked at her and she had the sleepiest little face ever. She was like, yeah. All right. She's ready for bed. Bye, YouTube.